Good evening. Happy Friday. How are we? So, interesting one. And the whole point of this live is to tell a little story, because this is live 67 of 365. And I had plans. So I've been doing this. Good evening, by the way. If you don't know who I am, I'm Charlotte Pridmore. And I'm a coach, and I'm currently in the midst of a 365-day live challenge. Please say hi if you're here, although I can't see actually because I'm on the screen, nothing. Anyway, so I have a free group called the Ever Evolving Woman, which I love. And I do most of my lives in there. And I've been planning, so I just finished a program with my coach, Melanie Ann Laird, called Mid-Year Manifesto. And it was about planning and sort of the area of business that is not my most comfortable area. Like, I love doing the do, I love doing the thing. But that side of it is not, so let me see if I can get comments on here. Say hi if you want to. And if you want to make sure your name is shown, then you just have to click that little link above. So anyway, so I had planned to do my live on my personal page, which is where I am, I hope, tonight. And the reason I didn't do it last night was because I'd not had a shower and my hair wasn't done, I'd not got my face on. And so today, obviously it's been hot as hell. I went out for a walk this morning, because I've not been for a walk for ages, and I'm not joking, it was hot. You know, I was quite sweaty. And you'll notice I am still in said gym gear. And I'd said to everybody in my free group, I'd said, I'm going to be live on my personal page tomorrow if you want to catch me on there. And then this afternoon, I'd pretty much decided that it wasn't going to happen. That no, I'm not going to do it because I'm not ready, and I haven't really thought about what I want to talk about, and I'm not prepared. And then I've just been cooking. I've just had dinner, and I was just tidying up, and I thought, you need to have a little word with yourself, because the whole point of this 365-day live thing is for my benefit. Obviously, those who enjoy listening to me get the benefit too, but ultimately it's for me. So I was like, why am I doing this? Like, what is it? Why am I doing it? And the reasons I'm doing it is because I want to prove to myself that I can stick at something. I mean, I've got good commitment, I'm committed to my business, but having to do something like this every single day is challenging. So it's a challenge. So what would have been the easy thing to do? The easy thing to do would have been to show up in my free group where everybody's chosen to be there. They love hearing from me. And it would have been really easy for me to just show up in there and just say, yeah, I didn't end up getting a shower or doing my hair or putting my face on. I'm sweaty as, and it's a good job you haven't got smell-o-vision. And then it would have been fine. But then I thought to myself, but that's not good, because a part of what I do and when I help people is I'll say, just show up. You've got to just show up. Like, do what you say you're going to do. And that's one of the things that I'm really committed to for myself and my own business. So I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to do it. And I want to risk it not being the best live in the world. So risk looking a bugger. So, because ultimately what this gives me showing up on my personal page where everybody is, feeling, not on my best because I'm hot and all that. What it does is it just, if I do that, it says to myself, I've then got evidence. Like, one of the things when I'm coaching somebody, there's the information, there's transformation, and there's integration. And the transformation comes when people get it, like something shifts in their perception, it shifts in their thought process, how they feel, how they think, etc. But it's all right doing what you know, but you've got to, it's all right to know what to do, but you've got to do what you know. And so if I'm not being a very good example if I make excuses for myself and don't do it. Now, it's okay to let yourself off. That's not what I'm saying. My point is that I have to be the example that if you just show up, you personally will get more from it because you have evidence. When we're changing, it can be really hard to change because we've got shitloads of evidence from all our past for however many years you've been on the planet. You've got all this evidence as to why you don't stick at diets, why you don't stick at not drinking, why you don't, all the reasons why you've given up on yourself before. You've got shitloads of evidence about it. So when we're changing, we have to implement what we're doing, and we have to build that muscle. It's like our neural pathways in our brain, our habits, our habitual things that completely drive the bus with our lives most of the time. They're in there and they're hardwired. And in order to create lasting change, you have to collect evidence that it's possible. So the next time I don't feel like it, or the next time that I'm not fully prepared in the sense that I haven't got my face on and I haven't had a shower all day, like the next time I say, well, I've done it before, so I can do it again. And actually, I got more out of that because I showed up for me. It was evidence for me that I have followed through, that I can do what I say I'm going to do, that I can do things even though things aren't perfect. I'll just trust that if I felt the pull to do it, the urge to do it, that was the right thing to do. Does that make sense? So, I was very aware when I started the 365-day live challenge that not all my lives were going to be profound. They weren't all going to be incredible insight into whatever. Some of them are going to be silly. Some of them have been silly in my free group, which you can join for free. Click the link. But I was also aware that there was going to have to be some what I'm going to call integrity posts, integrity lives, which means that I'm going to show up regardless. I'm going to show up because I said I would, and that's for me. So my coach has this saying. It says, "For me, for you, for us." Like it has to be for you first, and that goes for life in everything. We have to think, how's it a win-win-win? How's it a win for me, win for you, and a win for the world, or your community, or your family, or whatever it's relevant to? So that's it. So here I am, sweaty hot, not really prepared anything major to say, but showing up because I said I would. And so this live will go down as the first of my evidence that I can show up regardless. And I can show up when I'm not perfect. And things don't have to be perfect in order for me to do what I said I was going to do. So that's it. So I hope there's a little lesson or a little awareness in there for you. And ultimately, I'm going to take more probably out of this one than I would if I was all prepared and presented and, that kind of thing. This does more for me than that does in regards to my growth and my confidence and my follow through in my life and business. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to go because it's Friday night, and I hope you have beautiful weekends. I hope the weather holds out. Just to let you know, the doors to the membership are open, and you can join by just sending me a "Hey, I'd like to join," and I send you a link. It's £22 a month. Cancel anytime. And it's the next couple of masterclasses we've got coming are amazing. So I hope you're well. Have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye.